might be able to do that. Yeah, you might pick up the thing on the tree. I don't know yet. They got a list what they want, so I don't have to shop, just go out and get what they want.
It's great.
I didn't know if you have to just.
I call this Hildebran Town Council meeting to order. We will begin with a moment of silence. Thank you. And Jody, if you'll lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Review and adoption of the agenda. Look over and make a motion whenever you're ready.
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda. Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to see if we could add something to the agenda for discussion. I don't know if we need to add it to the agenda, if I should bring it up under other business. I would like to discuss the bonuses that we voted on at the last meeting. Can we add that as an item, or can I bring it up as other business?
In terms of how to handle it, you can handle it under other business, but if you want to make like an official vote on it, you'd have to make a motion at that point, but it's up to council how you want to do it.
So if we talk about it under the other business, we can possibly take another vote. I'm not especially interested in taking another vote. I'm interested in discussing the details. So we can either add it as on the agenda, or we can do it under other business. As long as it gets discussed, it's immaterial to me where it goes.
If you're wanting to maybe speak on individuals, I would do it under, I would add an item and I would do it in a closed session.
Okay. So do we need to add a closed session?
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay.
I would do it, if it's got to do with old business, I would do it under new business. You're fine doing it under new business.
Old business?
I would do it under new, just for,
It's
So
item C,
9H,
9H would be fine.
9H.
okay, make a motion whenever you're ready.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the addition.
All in favor? Opposed? Did you get that, Alice?
I did.
Okay. Approval of minutes, November 25th, 2024, regular meeting minutes. Look over those and make a motion when you're ready.
Motion to approve the public comment.
Public comment?
Is that what we are?
No, approval minutes.
Approval minutes, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. All right, all in favor? All right, thank you. Now, public comments. Nobody has public comment, okay. 6, old business, 6A, consider approval of revised Royal Park General Donation Program Policy.
Yes, at the last meeting, we talked about lowering the amount for either individuals or organizations to be listed on the sponsorship wall from $1,000 to $100. The changes have been made in the policy for this, and this is just our official action. And that will be listed on the first page under traditional donors.
I make a motion to approve the revised Royal Park General Donation Policy Program for $100,000 to $100.
All in favor? Six B, certify town of Hildebran November 5th, 2024 municipal election results. And that's in your packet.
Make a motion to certify the town of Hildebran November 5th municipal election results.
All in favor? Thank you. C, choose playground equipment for Royal Park. I believe you had that in your packet.
Now, Logan, you had mentioned possibly some other options that we were gonna be looking at. Do you have those?
We do have a second set of, musical equipment. If you do wanna do more of the, climbing features, swinging, things like that, that's probably, you'd have to pick a space for it. It's probably gonna add somewhere, just depending on what piece you get, like an actual climbing piece, anywhere between $30,000 and $100,000.
But you didn't have anything else in the area that's already available?
We do have a second set if you wanted some variation, that we could pass around. It does have some electrical pieces, which may be, depending on how you view it, either good or indifferent. So if you wanna look at those and pass these around, we can do that.
Okay.
A second set.
Could we come back to this item then?
Yeah, we're not gonna major.
Okay, so you want to skip on over that one and go to 7? Okay. Oath of office, Crystal Carpenter, Burke County Clerk of Superior Court is here to administer the oaths. Mike, looks like you're first. Mike, oh, Mike.
Real farmer stay here.
You come up here if you want. You need a Bible? I got
You
one.
got it down there.
You got one?
You hold that with your left hand, and you're just gonna repeat after me.
Okay.
So you wanna put it back, put this right here.
Okay.
And just hold that with your left hand and raise your right hand, please. And you just repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Michael Shrew,
do solemnly and sincerely swear
do solemnly and sincerely swear
that I will support the Constitution and laws
that I will support the Constitution and laws
of the United States,
of the United States,
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of North Carolina,
to the state of North Carolina,
and to the constitutional powers and authorities
and to the constitutional powers and authorities
which are or may be established
which are or may be established
for the government thereof,
for the government thereof.
that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend
I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend
the Constitution and laws of this state,
the Constitution and the laws of this state,
not inconsistent with
not inconsistent with
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
and that I will faithfully discharge
And I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as Hildebran Town Council.
as Hildebran Town Council.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. There's 3 copies there that I have.
Really all.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Williams, you want to stand over here? Raise your right hand. I, and state your name,
I, Terry Weaver,
do solemnly and sincerely swear
do solemnly and sincerely swear
that I will support the Constitution and laws
that I will support the Constitution and laws
of the United States,
of the United States.
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of North Carolina,
to the state of North Carolina,
and to the constitutional powers and authorities
to the Constitution and power of authorities
which are or may be established
which are or may be established
for the government thereof,
for the government thereof.
that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend
I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of said state,
of said state,
not inconsistent with
not inconsistent with
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as Hildebran Town Council.
as Hildebran Town Council.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. That's yours.
Okay.
Guess I'll wait on the next one.
Yeah, we'll vote on this one.
Vote on that one.
Only up before.
Sure, they do that.
There it is. There's the. Okay.
I'm supposed to pay for that man.
No, you should- we don't have one copy, so look at it.
Or was there confusion? Just look at it.
Well, I guess I go on to number 8. You want to be thinking about that one? Oh, yours. Okay, number 8, elect Mayor Pro Tem and oath of office. What's the pleasure of the council?
I'm not exactly sure, remember how we do that. Do we just, suggest somebody?
I would take nominations, and then the first one, then somebody can make a motion for that. And if they get a majority, then we're good. If they're not a majority, then we'll go to the second person.
Okay, all right. Anyone would like to make a,
I'd like
Nomination.
a motion to appoint Michael Street as Mayor Pro Tem.
any other nominations?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Michael Strick too.
Well, if there are no other nominations, we will go ahead and vote on it. All in favor of Michael Stroop being the Mayor Pro Tem? All right, thank you.
Now you got no talking to.
Now, does he have to get sworn in again?
Yes.
I'm planning on being out of lunch, so. I talked to him.
This one's just a little bit different than the other one.
You have to get sworn.
Just hold the Bible with your left hand and raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Michael Stroup,
do solemnly and sincerely swear
do solemnly and sincerely swear
that I will support the Constitution and laws
that I will support the Constitution and law
of the United States,
of the United States.
that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
I will be faithful and bear true allegiance
to the state of North Carolina
to the state of North Carolina
and to the constitutional powers and authorities
and to the constitutional powers and authorities
which are or may be established
which are or may be established
for the government thereof,
for the government thereof.
that I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend the authority,
I will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of said state,
of said state,
not inconsistent with
not inconsistent with
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
to the best of my knowledge and ability,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as Mayor Pro Tem
as Mayor Pro Tem
of the town of Hildebran.
of the town of Hildebran.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations again.
How you doing? Well, all of them.
I think that is.
We got a select
options.
from it. We got a select, that's some different options, I think.
Yeah, that's what's different.
Okay, I'm gonna sit on the back here. 20,000, right there.
The papers were there.
Okay.
I think it's just
Question that we
options.
answered here.
How many bills we got? How many toys we got? What have we got? What have we got? Quick.
We can't have anything that
It's
is
not.
like, like that. It's not for them. There's not anything that's not for them. So we're gonna have to go.
Okay, number 9, new business. 9A, code enforcement quarterly review. Kevin White, code enforcement officer. Come on up.
Thank you, council. Merry Christmas. Hopefully everybody's close to being ready. Or not.
No, we got plenty of time.
I'm not close either, so. Got your packet there. Kind of flip through and you can see a couple violations when you get to about the 4th page. We're just over 50% of these being resolved. I was in town earlier today and there was a few more that come resolved that's not gonna be shown on this list here.
Got anything resolved with Roy Cook?
I'm sorry,
Have you got anything resolved with Roy Cook?
that doesn't ring a bell, but maybe the address will.
Okay, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but I see a bunch of names, but that one doesn't ring a
Okay,
bell, I'm sorry.
That's fine, no problem.
I'll give everybody a chance to get through them there. If anybody has any questions about what they see and the things being resolved that's on there.
Kevin,
Yes, sir.
I was just gonna ask, property next to Happy Day, is anything going on with that?
Which one's Happy Days?
The grocery
Fill
store
me
on
in.
70A,
208,
208, Highway,
two-story house.
Not yet. They did the actual mowing that I requested back in, I believe it was September. At this point, there's been nothing else that has, nothing else that has been
okay.
since then.
And there's a house down the street from Hardee's that they've been working on for several years,
4th Street.
4th Street.
I have a violation on 4th Street. It's looks like a collapsed shed, if it's the same address.
Talking about
Is that-
Knox property?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's on the right before you get to the stop sign.
Yes, that's exactly the one. And I apologize to the board for not knowing some of the details about these properties. I've been on board since about the end of July, so some of the names that were mentioned, but I'm learning and I'm getting there, so just bear with me. But I do have a violation on, looks like a collapsed shed in the back.
Okay. And the last one I had was the mobile home park near Select Tire. There's no mobile homes there, but they were trying to get it cleaned up.
Why that trailer park?
Whose is it?
Why that trailer park?
I can look into that
Okay.
and go from there, and I know the foliage is starting to come down, so we can see a little easier. Anything else before this year ends?
It's a thankless job, we appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Like I said, just bear with me. I'm learning some of the ins and outs of the folks here. Good folks, who knows who are. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 9B, consider approval of resolution adopting the 2025 Town Council regular meeting schedule. And that is in your packet.
I make a motion to approve the or adopting the Hildebran Town Council regular meeting schedule.
All in favor? Thank you. Okay, 9C, appointment of town committee representatives. There in your packets, a description of when everybody meets, who is currently on.
I'm okay with remaining on the TAC, then I'm already on. And I would like to take the VEDIC so that we can get that back on the council where it needs to be.
I'd like to leave all of them the way they are currently.
What's that?
I'd like to leave all the committee appointments the way they are right now.
I'm sure you would. I think VEDIC needs to be back on the council. That's where it was originally, and I think whoever had that resigned. Is it Cole?
I had it, but I'm unable to make daytime
That's
meetings
right,
because of my job.
Okay. So, yes, I would like to take that back and see it back on council.
Does anybody make a motion, or do we need to discuss it more?
Well, I don't know how to make the motion, but other than say I'd like to leave the entire committee the way it is.
Is there any particular reason?
Yeah, because we've not had any issues, we've had good reports back from different groups, and it seems like everything's covered. I don't know why we would want to change anything right now.
Because I would like to see it back on the council, and I have done those meetings before. I'm familiar with it. I know Eddie McGinty, and I know most of the people. I believe I can do just as good a job instead of outsourcing it.
Well, I'd like to make the motion to leave it as is.
Okay.
The appointments as is.
All right, all in favor? And
Thank
opposed? Okay.
Anything for free lunch?
Okay, 9D, December facilities report. That is in your packet. I don't know if there's any questions there. 9E, December tax reports in your packet. 9F, did I say December? November deputy report. That's in your packet. Anybody have any questions on any of those?
No.
Okay. We go to 9G, committee reports, technical coordinating committee.
For the TCC, at this meeting, they discussed their 2025 meeting schedule. They reviewed their locally administered projects program supplemental request, and then they reviewed an update to the Western Piedmont Transportation Safety Plan. They also announced the retirement of Loretta Barron, who is with the Federal Highway Administration, and they plan to have a farewell for her at the next meeting. That's all I got.
Transportation Advisory Committee.
I don't have anything to add.
Okay. Western Piedmont Council Government Policy Board.
Yeah, they went over their audit, approved it, give out some awards. And I think they named one new member. The cop.
All right. Work Economic Development.
They did not have a meeting in December.
Recreation and Tourism.
Another two or more.
Water Resource Committee. VEDIC.
Okay, that met on December the 5th, 11:30 at Valdez Town Hall. They met for November and December. The meeting was called to order by Chairperson Connie Stevenson. Caregiver's financial review, interest income is slightly down, you can see why in a few minutes. The balance sheet reflects adequate money for lending. Glenn Alpin will no longer be a member of VEDIC. The ARC, which is the Appalachian Regional Commission grant for $300,000, is in the final stages for approval. This money does not have to be paid back. Kerry reminded board members that different funding sources are used for loans. A loan may not come from just one lending source. VEDIC has moved into the new office space in the Old Rock School. Budget amendment was approved for new office expenses. Special thanks was given to Scott Lowery for his service to the board. One new loan was approved. VEDIC gave the delinquent report for 6 clients. There were 2 loans that were paid off. Therefore, the income interest was down because the loans being paid off, you don't get the interest every month. One was for $75,000, the other was for $50,000. The next meeting will be January the 23rd at 400 Main Street Suite in Valdez, which is in the Old Rock School.
Okay, Burke County Library Board of Trustees, we have our meeting tomorrow in Valdez. And Events Committee, I'm afraid I didn't make it.
Well, we didn't meet because we didn't have a quorum, but we'd like to thank everybody who helped with it, especially Terry running around in his golf cart that helped a tremendous amount. He had to run and get a whole lot of things for us. Just like to thank.
That's why they call it volunteers.
All right, okay, that's all the committees. H, if, what's the pleasure of the council about going into closed session?
Do you want to review the playground equipment before or after that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I left that out, okay.
I mean, it's up to you all, but just.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go choose playground equipment for Royal Park.
What's the total amount we have right now, Logan?
For the budget,
Yeah.
18.6.
18.6.
18.6.
I
believe the
We
first
already
option,
got in here, we ain't got none.
I don't think we've ever chosen the same.
we haven't picked any playground equipment. The first option, I believe, is 17.6 or 17.8, the one that's in your packet. And then the one going around, I believe, is
20-something.
20,000.
Do you know if the rainbow chime can be used by more than one child?
I believe it has 2 mallets, but I think its intent is to be used by one kid.
So basically, the only 2 options with more than one kid is the flowers ensemble and the drum quintet.
Yes. You will get, and I kind of averaged up just what your range of kids is. You will get 1 to 2 more, maybe as many as 3 kids on the option included in your packet, 3 additional kids. It's between 10 and 12 versus, I think it's 7 and 9 potential kids on the other option.
Well, I'll make a motion to go with the 1 10 to 12 options.
The one that's in your packet.
Yep.
Okay, all in favor? Thank you. Now, we're ready for 9H. Okay. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Make a motion to go into closed session.
And this is to discuss personnel matters.
Set personnel matters.
All in favor? Thank you. All right. All right, bye. Thank you for coming. I don't mean to be rude.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you.
If you don't have something, you need
I'm afraid of
to sign. Yeah, if you don't. Thank you.
Did you want staff to?
Do what?
Do we want staff to stay or?
They can. I mean, I'm fine with
Up to y'all.
it. Your choice.
Ben,
Is everybody okay?
did you click off of it?
I'm sorry.
Did you, exit out of the live?
No. In screen?
In stream, yeah.
No, as long as he's off there.
Okay.
And she turns hers off.
Yeah, mine's off.